we are is sailors heading towards the future.
Exactly. They can't just blow us off course. We've got compasses.
That's right, and they're neon.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Are you there, Tim?
I'm there.
I can see you in the Zoom.
In the Zoom on the screen. Sorry about the delay.
Yep. The government spy app.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. If you hear my dogs barking, that's my dogs barking.
Well, we can't do much about it with the lockdown situation, can we?
No. Welcome to Jumping the Turnstyle. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Tim and Taco.
Coming from my studio.
And my studio.
Jesus. How are you coping with all this stuff, man? Don't answer that.
No, can I say something a bit controversial here?
Please do.
This virus is the best fucking thing that ever happened to me.
You've been very productive.
I've been very productive.
Wow.
It's time for the ideas to come out, and you're an ideas man. I'm an ideas man.
Yeah, but you're making me look like a chump on the ideas.
I'm
They're
trying
coming
to-
through thick and fast.
Yeah, but my coattails are right behind me. You just jump on, mate.
I'm on board. I'm recording right now.
So in that, you might have seen, you might be a new listener listening to the
Yes.
show. Welcome to the new listeners.
Welcome.
You might have found me through my live stream, which I've been doing on the internets.
It's called the Stream Room Sessions.
Yes, and we're starting an empire. But like everybody's streaming at the moment, it's going to become passe. But like, it's good to have new people on board.
Well, how long do you think this is going to go on for, this shutdown?
Oh, I thought you meant this episode.
Yeah, probably only a tight 45. I got a hard out.
Okay. I'll say. Yeah. Put it back in your pants.
I got to
brother.
take a shit.
Okay, you got to get a hard one out.
Yeah.
But what was the question?
How many months do you
How
think?
many months? Look, I'm going to say 6 to 8 months.
So is this in the future?
This is a new segment.
I guess so.
Oh, I can see you pulled your phone up there. Don't tell me it's a list.
Well, yeah, it's another list. Yeah. In the future, this one was for Dan because he's working from home now. So
Okay.
I said in the future.
So what is it? It says hashtag WFH. That's what everybody's posting up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Why not just hashtag the whole bloody sentence so that we know what it means? You know what I mean? Like WTF LOL.
Try to break that
Okay.
down. It's hieroglyphics to me.
Yeah.
This one's for Dan. In the future, my wife will finally realize how little work I actually have to do of a day.
Cold hard busted.
He said he just closes the door now and she doesn't know.
Okay. Does she listen to the podcast?
Yes. Yeah. Any future predictions?
Future predictions.
What about the internet one?
No, that's what I was saying to you earlier, that I think the internet's going to go down very, very soon for like 5 days.
Okay.
And then they're going to reboot with Internet 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Is this a myth theory? Is this hearsay? What are we basing this on?
I don't know. I'm just throwing some predictions out there because like the last liberty that we have is the internet, and with the stream and all, we have songs that I play, and some of them get picked up for copyright, even though I'm not making any money or anything. If anything, I'm advertising somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So 5 days it'll go down for.
well, so they're pulling the songs down. So I think that the algorithm for editing is becoming stronger. But they need to do a hard reset. You know, when you turn your computer off and turn it on again,
Yeah,
they
sure.
need to do that to the internet to reset it to.
Is that going to wipe all my data or data?
Well, this is
hope
why
so.
in the future. Okay, here's one. In the future, back up all your data. So
Or is it data?
no, isn't data
Data, number one.
number one? Geez.
Which is really good. No recommend dash, 100%. But that Picard is really good.
Oh, the new Picard.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's a sidebar.
I was saying that in the future, seeing a letterbox will be like seeing a telephone box now.
Okay, I see where you're going.
I think the mailman's going to be replaced.
Obsolete?
Yeah, replaced with the drone. And
Okay,
so,
so-
you're not going to have a mailbox, are
Okay,
you?
so the dog is the natural enemy to the mailman. What's the natural enemy to a drone?
A hawk.
Okay.
They train them. They train them to take down spy drones for
Right.
weddings and stuff.
Okay, for celebrity
The
weddings.
elite.
Yeah, that don't want to be seen Get myself a security hawk.
Exactly. I think that's a possibility.
That's a good possibility. So we'll look at it like now, and will people put the letterbox up on their shelf like a retro sort of article to have on your shelf? You know, like they do that with whole phones. It's sort of like, remember this? So the green 1960s phone. You know those ones that look like a.
What do you do? What do you do if you live in an apartment building and the drone package does it come to your balcony?
Yes, good question.
Or is there a helipad? You go upstairs to the roof.
Delivery pad.
Yeah. Your drones.
Everyone's got them. Yeah, you don't want people going up and down on the roof all the time in the city. Someone's bound to... like the claim that they're making on the news/fake news is that they said that doggos can transfer the sickness to you. So people have allegedly been throwing their doggos out the window from the sixth floor.
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't either because I instantly thought of you. I've seen you many times. Shut the bloody dogs up. I'm sure we heard him earlier in the episode.
Yeah.
No, well, you wouldn't throw your dog up a bloody.
No one's. If you're a doggo, you're not throwing your dog out the window.
You're not your fur baby.
Although I should say, just on the lost dog thing, which is my notes in front of me, say the dog story. Lost dogs, they always come to our house. Maybe because they can smell our little dogs, or
Okay.
But they, over the years, we've had several dogs rock up to this property.
Yeah, and we're in the thickens of suburbia. It's not like there's an oval near here where they can run away and.
No, they're all escapees.
Right.
Yeah, so this guy was out the front and he had chewed his way through his rope and it was still around his neck, but he was,
Okay.
But he was a good doggo, little guy.
Shih Tzu.
Yeah, I guess.
Terrio.
Terry Shih Tzu, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
What happened?
Well, it was. It had a lost dog home rescue tag on it.
Okay.
And,
Done. Sorted.
Well, you'd think so.
Yes.
But we called that number, message bank. We called our local we went straight up to the vet because, that was the other thing. He had obviously just had his bits snipped. Yeah. And what a dong.
He had his little bow wows.
That wasn't little. It wasn't little. And yeah, so he'd had stitches. They were healing, but he was in good spirits. So we took him straight to the vet. There was maybe 25 people sitting out in the car park with their doggos, all a good 4 or 5 meters social distancing.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
And the sign on the door, do not, you have to call before you come here and wait in the line and all this
Call
stuff.
from the car.
So I called our other personal vet. They said, we're not taking rescues. Like, no one's taking rescues at the moment, mate.
No.
So, don't bring it here, mate.
No.
And then, so I go, well, fuck. No one's calling us. It's obviously a local dog.
he's
So we
somewhere.
didn't want to call the council because, what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
They take care of them.
Yeah. They chuck him out a bloody window in
Yeah,
one
there
story.
you Yeah, didn't we do a podcast about that? Winston through the sunroof?
Yeah. The
doggo?
dog that survived the 12-story fall straight through a sunroof and
Winston.
then just got up and... Happy Larry.
Yeah. His tongue acted as a parachute. All those bulldogs with the flappy...
Yeah. The jowls.
Yeah, so anyway, we keep making phone calls. Cassie... So our dogs are going crazy. Like, who's this other dog? What's going on? So I've had to call Mumsy and Dadsies and say...
My mum and dad.
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah.
And also with you. And so can I drop these bloody dogs off for 2 hours while we find this owner because it's got 2 hours.
Oh, some dog sitting.
Doggo sitting, yeah. So dropped them off, kept our spaces, don't worry.
Yeah.
And so they babysat while we had to go through the internet, call the RSPCA, straight to message bank. Everyone went to message bank, even the council.
Right.
So no one's answering their bloody phones.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's on bloody holiday.
Yeah.
Almost.
It feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, so anyway, she get Messenger, Facebook, Lost Dog's home, direct message, and then finally, it's dog from down the bloody road.
Oh, you found it. You found him.
Yeah, after about 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Because that was my limit. I was like, you got to get rid of this dog. Can't have
Oh, you
3
limit.
dogs.
I thought you were saying you set a timer and you go 2 hours. If you don't find the fucking thing, it's eat the dog.
Yeah, desperate times, man.
Yeah, that's it. Hot dog.
Yeah, so that's my lost dog note.
Wow. So that's in the future. Off the back of in the future.
Oh, yeah,
what we were talking about.
no more lost dogs.
No more lost dogs and
It's a complete
letterboxes and
Yes, there's a dirty one. It's a dirty one, but
no, don't say
no,
that.
no. Yeah, and the rest are just like sort of angry,
Oh, you say okay. Because
conspiracy-esque.
okay, so as the night progressed and you got like stuck into the old choice,
Yeah.
the list got a bit more aggressive towards the end.
Oh, but in the future, the guy that started the whole free hugs thing will be remembered as patient zero,
Oh, right.
and he'll be.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, shit.
Well, when they
What-
start the internet
wonder what-
again,
I
we
wonder-
won't know.
Well, because what was it like sharing 1 billion hugs that sort of campaign did, and everyone started to do it. So now, what numbers could you pull this time doing the old free hugs?
0.
Oh,
No free hugs. Oh no, you do a virtual hug.
here we go.
Yeah, in the future,
In the
hugs
future.
will only be. Yeah, I've got one more. In the future, the cash I've buried underneath my house will be worth less than toilet paper. So I'll probably end up having to wipe my ass on it.
On the cash.
Yeah, that I've
How
got
much cash
stashed.
are we talking about here?
$75.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything buried under my house.
Yes, and we're not going to disclose your address either. But I know in the future, you've always said this. It's the Grow Show.
Oh, the Grow Show.
Yeah, and you've been sending me pictures of your Grow Show going on in the back.
Yes.
Yard.
My greenhouse. I built a DIY structure.
What does that mean?
I
Do
did
it, hashtag do it yourself.
it my bloody self. I've been busy, man. I've been on roofs, gurning bloody laser light and
Okay.
all kinds of things.
Yeah, because I'm creative, so I'll sit down and go draw a picture of a bloody demon. I'm gonna do some graffiti arts. I'll sit down and create something. You get up, you get on the tools,
Yeah,
the drills,
like
you
today-
building boxes,
Building boxes. I built a greenhouse with a magnetic door lock, which was pretty. You like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did like that one.
So all my seeds are in there. All my lettuce, my rockets,
Okay.
my spinach. It's all,
And
it's all
send
happening.
in-
Protected.
And you claim that what you do is you get your lettuce and you get the nub. Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
the neck?
If you get
what is
like
that part of the lettuce?
the bottom of it,
The bottom.
you know, that little stubby bit that you don't eat.
Yeah, and you jam it in like a succulent, and then lo and behold,
Wait, when are you jamming it in a succulent?
no, like a succulent. Succulents you can just snip,
yeah.
snap, chuck it in your dirt, and buddy, off you go. You're growing
Yeah.
another one. But you're saying lettuce does the same.
Lettuce
I didn't
does
know
it.
this.
Yeah, a little bit of a nub. You can also do it with your old carrots. It doesn't grow on your carrot, but the green sprouts you use in micro salads. Yeah, there's check out the internet. There's heaps of like your spring onions. The bottom of them you plant straight in the ground.
Okay. You had me at what you do is.
Go on the internet and check it out if it's still up.
Yeah, but seeds, and you've got your old hinged. Is it hinged? I don't know if you lifted
not
it up
yet,
or not. It's
not
not
yet.
no. So it's like a laser light.
Yeah, it's
greenhouse
another
thing.
little lettuce greenhouse, pretty much.
So you're using all the scraps around the house to make scraps,
Yeah,
including the food.
My guy-
And scraps to make some more food out of
I'm
scraps.
bloody glad I'm a hoarder because I've got plenty of materials to do, and I'm actually getting low on stock.
Have you
All
got
my
a
metals?
Have you
and
got a
timber.
printer?
I do have a printer.
Maybe we should be printing for in the future methods on how to do certain things that we don't know how to do. So if the internet goes down, internet to electric boogaloo, and we need the survival scripts.
Yeah, because that's what it
Could you-
was when the internet first came out. Remember, you'd say that so someone that had the internet, you go, "Can you print out the Encyclopedia Britannica for me?"
Because what I'm saying is, can you put them on a disc for me, a floppy disk? What I was going to say is, I didn't know about the lettuce right?
Oh, right.
And you did.
Uh-huh.
So if we had like a thing we could like mail out to people, a survival, like, did you know lettuce, pop it in, grows like a succulent,
Yeah, but Tim,
tastes like a salad.
They've taken away all our bloody letterboxes. Can't even do a letterbox drop anymore.
Okay, yeah, how are we going to do that?
And I tell you what, like that lady that keeps, or that person that keeps doing the this is where
The
all
brothel.
the brothels are in your area. We got to stop it. We got to stop it. All those letters have stopped because I don't want your corona on my bloody property, mate. What if they've got the corona and then they've been printing up all
bloody
this
handing out corona,
all this
in the
propaganda about bloody prozzies and
mailbox. So no more mail on that then.
no more mail. Sorry,
No more mail from the
yeah,
posse.
no,
The posse.
whoever's trying to correct community concerns has given up, I think. Well, it's a shutdown of the industry anyway. So I've been told.
Well, you've been.
I haven't been down there.
Well, you've been like I said, I've been drawing and all that business. I've been getting up in the crawl space, Timmy's crawl space.
Is this how you've been keeping busy?
Yeah. Well, we've worked our way through the cupboards. We've worked our way through the filing cabinet. We've shredded sensitive documents.
Oh,
We're thinking of having a big fire actually because the shredder just takes too long.
Paper fires are no good though, man. If it's purely a paper fire.
But here's the thing. Here's the catcher. This is where it gets kind of trippy.
Oh, does it?
So going to the roof, I'm digging out all the VHS tapes.
Oh,
Right? And as you know, we've been doing this for a very, very long time.
what's that?
What we're doing right now,
Okay.
our shtick,
Right.
I'll say. We begged our parents when we were growing up for a video camera, as you remember. Just come on, we'll do anything. I don't
We
know
use
how
it
we-
every day.
And we did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. And I found the box of all the shit. It's like
excellent.
Jezbot and Timbot's video diary.
Ah,
It's all in there.
beautiful.
You
What's
got
on
your-
there?
Oh, all the classics. Barley Trip, 2003. Your communication project, which was an abomination.
What's it?
We've got the first film clip I ever made for a band.
Oh, yeah? What, Mouldy Phlegm?
No, I think it was Cruciform.
Ah, devil worshippers?
Devil worshipping heavy metal thrash deathcore with a twist of lemon.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, and so all this, and then there was a time where I previously had the box out, and I'd put together all the bits and pieces, the best bits of our videos. I made a video nasty, if you will, of us.
Cool.
Jim and Jeremy's video nasty.
A compilation of YouTube videos that we made ourselves.
Before YouTube was invented.
Like 20 years before, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. But we were kind of living up to the funniest home videos kind of
that's
vibe,
right, yeah.
You know, chucking the JVC VCR. But on that tape, so I put the tape in, rewound it for about 10 minutes because it takes forever.
It does, doesn't it?
I actually, a sidebar there, while we were watching the video, I know I'm jumping forward here, but
It's fine.
Mason was watching it and I was like fast forwarding through this bit, and this bit's weird. He's like, why is it doing that? What was it? He couldn't understand what fast forward rewind was with the button.
Ah.
And why it was all staticky and out of
Yes.
focus and what's wrong with it? Anyway, so I put the tape in and play it, and it's footage from a Easter camp that we used to go on with the St. John's. Mum and Dad used to do all the catering.
Yes.
I know you know this, but
I
I'm
know.
just filling in everybody
Yeah.
else. And they're on the video. We're walking around sexually harassing girls.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Well, we're all like, what, 13?
Yeah, probably.
And so we're watching it, and then the date comes up on it. And it's the April Fool's Day,
Ah.
the 1st of April, 1996. No, 96? 1986. Sorry.
86? 92? 92.
Don't know what the year said. The main thing is here.
Right.
It was the 1st of April at 11:05.
Right.
Okay? And we looked at our watches. I haven't watched this video in 35 years.
Yeah.
Or since we
Well,
edited it together.
You do the maths.
And
yeah.
the day, I'm looking at it, is the 1st of April, which April Fool's Day. What's that, Jezbot?
Oh, that's April Fool's Day is the 4-year anniversary of the podcast.
That's right. Formerly the Escape Pods, currently jumping the Turnstyle.
Mm.
And
Yeah, we launched that on the 1st.
It was
Holy shit.
from the point where I'd started the video to the point where the time came up. It was about, let's just say, an hour. So in the time,
daylight savings time.
So the date came up on the video, and it's the 1st of April, the podcast birthday, and the first time I've seen it in, like, I don't know, you do the math, 36 years or whatever it is. 30 years for 20 years.
What did the fam say? Did you have witnesses? They were all sitting there?
We're all spinning out because the time was the exact time that I started the video.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
It is very strange.
Yeah, the crawl space is magical.
Magical. It's magical. And I came across my first ever animation, Pinch McLynch and polystyrene.
So that was,
it was a Scottish rabbit and a ethnic ferret.
Okay.
And I was very much of a...
Year
It was
10
like a Ren and Stimpy ripoff.
Oh, yes, I remember the one.
Yeah.
You sat there for, 6 weeks drawing individual panels?
Yeah, that was back in the old days, kids. Did it on film.
Although you said you found another copy of all the little videos we're doing, stop mo.
Yes, we did some stop motion stuff.
What's that
maybe
look like?
15 years ago. It's high quality. It's excellent. It's brilliant.
Why don't you put some of those videos up before the stream room next Saturday night?
Okay, maybe.
Which is the stream room. Check
on
it out.
On Saturday. Or Saturdays, should I just say? Yeah, on my Facebook. No, it's not Timmy Taco.
There's a lot of things happening. You've been very busy. I don't know. I thought you should be keeping a bit of a diary or a logbook of all the phone
ideas.
calls you're making.
Yeah, and the promises people are making.
Yeah, well,
or the lies that I've told, so that I don't go over my own lies. Yeah, it's a good idea. A lie diary.
You're
a diary.
There you go. There it is.
There he is.
Well, you've got me a bloody voiceover career with Kiss FM. Not the other Kiss FM, which made a mistake. A client called me and I was saying, blah, 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 Kiss FM ads. She goes, Kiss FM, I've been working for them as well. But she's talking about the Jason PJ in the morning.
Oh, okay. An announcer.
No, she's just like an advertising person.
Okay.
But why do they have the same names? The two stations.
Kiss and Kiss.
Kiss FM and Kiss FM.
Well, Kiss FM, the techno one, is like a long-running thing in America and UK, and it's just like Kiss FM is like the street radio. It's just what it is.
So why does the other Kiss FM get to be called
Kiss
Kiss FM?
This is a coattail thing going on here. It's like, we'll call it this as well then.
So what's the rub?
What's the rub? One's got 2 eyes, the other one's got 1 eye.
Oh, that's a spelling.
So they're completely different.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
What have you been drinking already? You've been day drinking?
Yes, constantly. Around like a giant spider. But you've been cleaning up your cupboards.
Oh boy, yes.
Like opening, closing cupboards and going in crawl spaces.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. Well, yeah, if you didn't remind me, I could have maybe a bit concussed. I opened one of the cupboards and Cass had been doing a little bit of rearranging and that was all fine. But from the top of the cupboard, this cheese bowl or this cheese platter, which is like 15 mil marble disc.
It looks like a Holy Eucharist except bigger.
Huge. Like dinner plate. And this glass knob thing that sits over the top so your cheese stays fresh.
Oh, yeah.
And it has just like flipped over, like landed, the glass bit landed on my head first. The marble smashed the glass and then the marble smashes on my head, breaks in half. And I'm just standing there by myself going, what happened? What did I do? Just holding my head going, there's glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? So, like, no blood.
Okay.
Cass comes running in and I'm like, dude, what was that?
What happened?
Look into my eyes.
So
follow my finger.
So it's lucky it was you and not Cass's paw.
Would have been straight to the hospital.
Because
I'm Cro-Magnon man head. I've been hitting the head
Corona Magnum.
bunch. Yeah, so be careful out there is what I'm trying to say. When you're up on the ladder, you're trying to clean out the back of the bloody cupboard, or you're up in your attic space, or as we like to call the crawl space.
If an incident like that happens, is that what you call a Corona boner?
Yeah.
Corona boner.
I thought your boner was something else. Though.
No, but if that hits you in your head, isn't the real definition of boner accident?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I know all my erections are.
Accidents.
Yeah.
Whoop. Sorry about that.
I don't think there's that much action going on around that everyone was saying, oh, everyone's going to have babies. I don't think that's happening.
Oh, nah. Because everyone's going, I'm not bringing a fucking baby into this, man.
So you get a baby boom during wartime when you're hunkered down and you're afraid that the bombs are dropping. Oh, well, this might be the last time we see each other. So let's, yeah.
That's right, chaps. What you need is a bottle of Dr. Beechworth's tonic, whatever it is.
Oh, yes. So that was, I think my head still hurts a little bit and there's still fragments of glass around, you'll notice.
Well, I can't see it.
Well, I mean... yeah, I guess. Yeah. So it's really affected me.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know who I am.
Yeah, it's we're going to have to move out. There's too much glass on the floor, Tim.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how much you clean glass, you're always going to find fragments.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, I'm just trying to think of how we segue there. Is it going to pause or is it going to stop? It's only 20.
So, yes. Oh, look, I know I've been suckered in.
Bye.
I got the 1000% recommendation, literally.
What is that?
That's my new segment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to watch this 1000%, literally.
Okay, yeah.
I watched the bloody tiger thing.
Oh, you watched the...
I'm not going to talk about...
Tiger
because
King.
everyone's talking about the Tiger King. Every
Sure.
podcast is... it's old hat now.
Yeah, sure it is.
But geez, what a series.
What a show. What a show. It's, well, I just liked it because it got me mind off bloody things, mate.
Did it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Put my mind on a lot. Like, why is there so many goddamn tigers and big cats in America?
Yeah, that's a shame. But what a bloody show. Yeah, it was
You
good.
know if there's like a tornado or something and those buggers get out.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah.
Or good, because they're household. They're
Yeah, but
like...
we're always talking about the Black Panther up in the Grampians, right?
True.
So imagine if there's like 15,000 big cats in America at the moment.
And they all get out.
Plus baboons, snakes,
True.
meerkats, you name it,
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah.
What if there's I don't know, let's just say an economic downturn and people can't really afford meat?
So they
or
just
something?
let him go.
Maybe. Let's just maybe say that. Or let's just say there is a volcano. No, just a tornado. Mm-hmm. And a lot like, was it Alice in Wonderland? Or no, the one with the golden thing. The golden pathway with the Wicked Witch.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz.
What if the zoo, the menagerie, gets whipped up in a frenzy and scattered across the country? How are you going to go get all them black cats?
Because I always thought of where the, say, a war happens and then all the wildlife obviously moves further away from the war.
From the explosions.
From the explosions, okay? So away from the front line. But if they go away from the front line, they're going into the new front line of either the heroes or the villains coming at you in either direction. So where do they scatter? Where do they all go? Because sooner or later you'd narrow in on them, and then there'd be big populations of like, titmouse.
Okay, well, yeah.
In this shire, because they all moved south because the two fronts were coming forward, so they all pissed off.
I would say, first of all, a lot of animals died.
Okay, right, okay.
Straight up.
Yeah, okay. So that's
because they've got.
So that's 98% of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the birds fly away, so they're cool. They're all right.
Okay.
But you got to worry about the dudes that take the tact of hidey holes and burrowing when they hear loud tanks. They go, "Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll just go in my hole."
Okay.
But they tend to explode.
Yeah. Okay.
Then fill with water, and you die a horrible death, like in
War.
Watership Down.
Oh, I thought you were just going to say like in war.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Tim, about introducing your kids to new movies now that you're in lockdown.
Yeah, well, I said to Vanessa the other day that because I was singing Weird Science, she's like, "What is it with you in that fucking movie?" She didn't say it like that, but that's the way I heard it. I said,
sound like this.
Weird Science is the best movie that ever existed. The best one? Yes. So
Ever.
good one. I said, we've got to watch it. It's so funny. I said a couple of quotes from her and she's like, Is it really funny? So you're saying, I know,
pretty raunchy.
I've already exhausted all the kids seeing all my old movies. It's now I'm on to getting Vanessa to watch the movies the way that I would have seen them.
Well, they had bloody Alien 2 on, or just Aliens. The other night. Yeah. A parasitic killer that...
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. Has she seen that?
Vanessa has.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't like it. She doesn't like any spooky, scary, suspenseful, interesting, fun, and awesome stuff.
But you're locked in together. You can take care of the
noises
outside
but you
and
know,
whatnot.
like when we were growing up, we watched a lot of horror movies. You condition yourself. You have years to get over it. You're scared of certain parts of the house at certain times of the night because you start, I'm thinking about that fucking movie again.
Yeah.
Right? That's 80s horror for you. She don't like that.
Yeah, what's under the
And
bed?
so if she started to watch it now, she doesn't want to be scared of her own house. What's the point? Scared of the dark, scared of your house. Doesn't help.
No.
Urinating.
Yeah, and then that just equates to a big bloody power bill.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Lights are on the whole time.
You experience happiness, you experience fun. Why wouldn't you want to just experience the safest fear?
Yeah.
You know? The fear of your own mind.
In a world of lack of feeling at the moment, I want to feel something.
Yeah, so, yeah.
A bit of a scare.
Is that why you're holding that lighter to your hand?
That's right.
Just to feel.
I feel no
I'm just going to
pain.
feel. I just want to feel a little. I'm going to feel again.
And that's why I watched I took the 1000% recommend dash literally. And I watched the cat thing because I don't want to see. I mean, I figured out when I was 5, going to the zoo was a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the zoo in London and that was a downer.
Right.
Yeah.
What's their steez? Because it's pretty crowded over there.
This is a true story. I was standing at a cage and I was looking in there and I was like, there's, things crawling around and I'm like, okay, what is that? And I go over to the sign and it says like, like a tit monkey.
Okay.
For lack of a existing animal.
How many?
There's like
How many tits?
there was 2 tit monkeys.
Okay, so that's 4.
4 tits on a tit monkey.
Oh, so that's
On
8.
2 tit. Yeah, okay, I see it. You do the tit maths.
Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't look like a monkey. And I looked closer, and it was a giant fucking rat
Oh.
in the cage, like possum-sized rat.
Yeah, eating all the scraps of the tit monkey.
And it was a feral rat. It wasn't part of the experience.
Right.
That was pretty. That was a downer.
What's the entry fee to a London Zoo?
Oh no, fucking 2p a gallon.
It's like 60 cents.
Wow. No, it's a bit dearer than that. And there's a zoo in the middle of New York as well, in the middle of what you call it there, Central Park.
Zoo York.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
See, is it called that?
No, I just came up with that in my.
Well, I'm wearing
Monkey
a Zoo
brain.
York T-shirt, so maybe that's where you got that from.
Maybe. No, I think pretty much the Central Park now is a morgue or set up as a field hospital.
Okay, yeah, right. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they set up a field hospital.
Geez, lucky they kept that bloody section in the middle of the city to service all the bloody
Just as well.
virals.
I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and all the ones coming from America, you can hear the sirens in the background. And they're going, yeah, it's pretty depressing
Yeah,
in New York at the moment.
So,
Well, how about this? Speaking of rats and tie it all in, maybe this, I don't want to victim blame
sure.
a city,
But
but didn't you say that it's fucking filthy over there?
Yeah, I
Like, did they learn nothing from the plug?
From the plague
Yeah.
or the plug?
The plague.
Okay.
I've seen that rat documentary. That's a recommend dash 1000%.
Yeah,
literally.
rats.
Oh, there's
Yes.
a lot of rats over there, Tim.
It's like a zoo. It's like a zoo out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, look, it's no fault of their own.
But it's filthy.
It's their fault. No, well, they're just rubbish. Like, we've got bins, they've got bags, they put the bags out in the street, they pile them up because everybody's living in apartment buildings. So there's
This is what
once
I
a week, there's
can't-
trash
I can't understand.
fucking everywhere.
I can't understand it. I don't understand it.
No, it's hard to understand.
And it stinks, yeah?
It's rubbish in bags,
And there's covered in rats
covered in rats and raccoons.
and raccoons and soon to be
Coons.
pumas.
Pumas.
Wow,
yeah,
many
big
big
cats. Yeah, true.
Imagine
True.
that. You're just walking down the street and a lion jumps out of a bag of rubbish.
Well, I'm picturing like a Batman-esque, like the first time you see Batman and the guy's mugging the guy down in the alleyway.
crime
Inside
alleyway.
dark. Yeah. Who are you?
What are you?
Meow.
I'm Catman. Did you say Scatman? No.
Yeah.
Were you going to break into that?
Do it up,
Scatman. Yeah, so fuck, man, you'll never be able to go back to New York
Not now.
until you had your shots, until you had the vaccine.
Well, I saw a news report. They're saying like this will go until they find a vaccine.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that how many vaccines are there?
I don't work for the CDC or for Monash.
Okay.
But I would hesitate to have a guess that there's thousands.
And they work or no, let's not get into it. So, but look, the thing is, I saw another report saying when will all this be over, and they said when 7.7 billion people have been vaccinated. So in the future, can we just jump back to that segment?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be can't go back to work unless you've had a squirt.
Oh,
Work, squirt.
Yeah,
Or,
sure,
No,
sure.
sorry, squirt, work.
yeah. I'm with you. No, I'm against it, but actually, I don't even think I could say that on air.
What's that? Did
Well,
you
I
get?
don't really want to get a vaccination that hasn't really been tested for more than 2 years.
Well, remember when we went to Bali and we had to get our shots, tetanus and
Oh,
all
yeah.
those boosters and all that kind of stuff. I didn't fare too well that day. I didn't like the needles. Remember?
Yeah, but that was for like yellow fever.
Yeah, but I don't like getting bloody
mosquitoes.
needles stuck in me.
No, it's not great.
I don't like it. Anyway, that's
Yeah,
neither here
so
nor there.
that's the future.
In the future. In the future.
Travel's going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And as we said, the cruise ship. Oof,
Phew,
that
don't
industry
do that again.
rough.
Rough at sea, as it was.
How bloody fucking sick of this?
Everything.
Are you?
Everything. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate everyone. And I hate everything. And I mean, it's good. We've got all the time in the world to make podcasts and whatnot.
But we need content, Tim. And everyone's talking about the same bloody thing.
Are they?
And it's driving me insane.
Yeah, it makes you go nuts. Well, they're not talking about our bloody Easter camps in
Easter's
Trippy Crawl Spaces.
Easter's
and,
dead.
I think we're ahead of the game on that one.
Do they think they finally put the final nail in Jesus' wrist with this whole Easter thing?
Yeah, they've finally done it.
Probably should say that George Pell got out today. He's walking free right now. But anyway,
Yeah.
Cardinal George Pell.
Yeah. Thanks, God.
Yeah.
Thanks for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and like what's bizarre about the future is that was actually announced on Twitter, and so you can get somebody off that easily with 180 characters or less.
The lawyers posted it or what?
I don't know how it went down. That's all I saw on the news report. It was just one of those things that was just like on Twitter.
I've been taking photos of the scroll that goes across the bottom of the screen, and
Yeah.
it goes a lap, and there's 12 of them.
Okay, you're sitting there.
Well,
counting.
you read. That's what you read.
Okay.
That's when they slip things in,
Okay.
like 108 arrests or 108 more fines handed out by police this week.
Yeah.
Like 108.
You bastards.
and the death count and what money we're getting. And I've still not one ScoMo bribe.
No
I'm getting
ScoMo, bro. Don't.
No ScoMo dough, bro. For me, yo. I haven't done any research, but I probably could get something.
But how could Joe get that ScoMo dough, bro?
I think I gotta give him all my info, yo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a bribe. Once you take the ScoMo dough,
Yeah.
you kind of owe him.
Oh, you owe.
Kind of owe.
You kind of owe.
I'll tell you who's going to owe your son.
No. I won't have it. I won't stand for it.
Your kids. Yeah, man.
Oh, they'll owe until they blow. The budget.
Yes. Again,
Yeah.
that's a lot of trillions just being handed out.
Yeah. Did they always have this kind of cash on
why couldn't
hand?
they just done all the stuff? Just
do it all. Like, if you've got that much cash to hand out,
hand it out.
Yeah. I know.
Build
Fucking hell.
something massive.
So
So
put chucked 8 billion over here and 14 trillion into the industry. It's like, fuck me. That's
hey, and also like you're doing all this great work, government. Like you're getting shit done.
oh yeah, we did it.
You're
Yeah, we
passing
did
out
it.
bucks. You're doing good.
Sure.
Hey, how about you work this bloody hard all the time?
Yeah.
And you just, something needs to get done and you bloody do it. Talk about it overnight, but you're not leaving this room until you're friends again.
Okay.
And you come out
Yeah.
with a solution.
Hug your brother and tell him you love him. Which is a torture that our mother used to enjoy when we were at each other's throats. You probably remember, Jeremy.
Like when we were locked in the same room for weeks at a time because there was...
Because our parents are, no. No, she used to get us together and shake hands. Shake hands and tell your brother you love him.
Is that what you're dishing out? Is that the kind of punishment you do? Or you're on
Yes.
bottom smacker? Go get a switch. Go get the wooden spoon.
Go get the switch.
No, the feather duster.
Go get the 8-tail.
Cat of 9 tails. That's if you've
No,
really
I
been
do. I do psychological warfare. Thanks for asking.
bad. Yeah, no
So
worries.
with you.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. Like, your sister's the only one that you've got, and you gotta love her, respect her. So tell your sister you love her now. I never say it like that. I do it the same torturous way our mother did it,
Yeah.
where it makes me laugh on the inside.
Yeah. And you're going, well, we're in the same house, dude, so
Yeah.
better get along.
My house, my bloody rules.
Because we're doing a puzzle again tonight.
Oh yeah, we just took a puzzle apart actually as a family activity.
And flipped it out and reversed it.
There's a lot more fun pulling it apart than it is putting it together.
Why is that?
Because it was torturous, 1,000 pieces.
Yeah,
and
but don't you get content? I'm trying
Oh, okay.
to get you to talk.
Oh, everything's content.
So what did you do?
I filmed it.
And then
And then I put music to it and sped it up.
put it in reverse, and then it looks like you're putting a puzzle
Yeah,
together
that's
really
right.
quickly.
It's a time-lapse trick.
Is that why you're secretly doing the puzzle with the family so that you can do the content?
No,
at the end?
I sat by. I chucked a few pieces in here and there just to tease Vanessa that I could just pick a piece up and chuck it in. But she did the majority of the work.
She always does.
Yeah, she's a puzzler.
So what's her technique? Because I know what it is.
Yeah, she finds the bits that fit together and makes the entire picture. That's how she does it.
Right. Well, I think she might be find the corners first kind of gal.
Oh no,
Then you find the border.
No, she's more of a one piece at a time kind of gal.
Yeah, but you can't start if it's
No,
a lake
no, we
lake
did-
scene. You can't
All
start
right,
with
do
the
you want me
lake.
to kick it? Do you want me to just give you the quick rundown of my methodology?
Yes.
I sat there and I went zip, 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 putting all the rock pieces together, grass pieces together, flower pieces together, yellow edges. I sorted it all into categories as she was building the frame.
Aha.
So the frame's done, and then we picked the lines that go
Across, yeah, that's what we
Across,
do. Yeah,
yeah.
ups or downs, or you got
Yeah.
to split it.
split it up into
Quarters.
yeah.
Oh, okay. 9 tails. Cat.
I was going to say sectors.
Oh, yeah. Stay in your
Stay
sector.
in your sectors. And then you just punch out lines, and then it just fills in just like a regular puzzle would. But it's easier.
That's the hot tip,
Yeah.
puzzle tip.
You can get like 3/4 of the way through in one sitting.
What about the 3D steez puzzles?
Oh no, we've got a labyrinth puzzle, and every piece has either a black or a white line on it. And it's part of this giant maze.
Oh, you're kidding me.
And I think it's circle as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we recommend you do it in a underlit room.
Yeah, check. That's what we did the other night. We got maybe 4 hours into the puzzling. We were just going piece. No music, no lights.
Yeah.
We just got
someone looks up and
you just go.
how long has it been?
But I do like.
Hey, do you know what day it is? Just as a question.
It starts with T, ends with day.
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
It's been rough. I've just been sleeping in and getting up. And
It's bad. It's a bad routine. You need to get up and.
Well, this is what we're saying with you got to get up and do the bloody housework. So I got up today.
Do your chores?
Did my chores. I did
your dirties?
I did the lavender plant. I'd hedged the lavender plant. So like down my driveway, I've taken from cuttings and done this whole row of 18 meters of lavender
Of labs,
and it grows and it grows. But I had a crack at it yesterday. But then I was standing back, and I'm like, I think it's time to go hard prune.
Mm-hmm.
Hard prune this year, this spring.
Hard prune.
All spring. Hard prune. Yeah. So I went hard on this
the
thing
prune.
today. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of sticks now,
Okay.
but it's going to come back even better
Tenfold. Does it?
this summer. Bigger, better than ever.
So does it stay sticky till?
Oh man,
till the sun.
I tell you what, it's vigorous lavender, and
Okay.
it will. It'll start shooting for hoops soon, man. Shooting buds, little buddies. Because it just it always flowers. This thing, it's like constantly flowering.
Right, man.
That's
Yes,
and that's
1000%.
okay. So that's the other thing, man. 1000%. Recommend Dash. Take your lavender cuttings. So get something that's not got a flower tip on it. Semi-hard wood, and but make a long stem, right? So what you're going to do, like 3 or 4 inches of the bottom, you're going to take all the foliage off, and so you've got these nice long stems that you're going to stick in water. And you've all done the windowsill cuttings, haven't you?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, but what you've got to do is a tall glass and a long stem. So then it creates roots all the way down that long, wet stem, semi-hardwood stem, right? And then after a couple of weeks, it's going to root. It's going to root hard. And then you take it out and you put it in the soil, right?
Stick it in there.
Stick it in a pot.
Stick it in the dirty bits.
Yeah, let it warm up. And then just give it a couple more weeks. So, and then you're good to go, bro.
And then you're gonna get more or less a tree off that rather than just a stem.
Well, it's got a better chance. Like when you do the small cuttings, it's just
This is why I need to download these fucking
videos.
instructions.
Yeah. I've been non-stop
Downloading.
well, seeing how you grow lettuce properly and
Okay.
all
Okay.
this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know because we talked about it earlier.
what day is it? How long have we been here?
Ends
Seriously.
in a day. But that's pretty much the end of this day.
Are we going to have any other people coming into our podcast anymore? Any other guests?
Yeah, Sean Enough's coming on remote. We just had to wait for him to get a little bit set up on his end. Everything's turned into this technological bloody battlefield. So it's the lag that I like to eliminate.
What of recordings putting it up?
Yeah, you
So
just
this
put in
needs-
there's
this
a
needs
slight delay in the phones and the bloody
the delay of the
Yeah.
latency.
latency is the word. Very good.
Yeah, but you seem to do a pretty good edit.
Well, there's a shitload of nudging with the remote ones.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Is
I know I'm doing it wrong.
that what you're doing right now? Like as you're listening to this, you're editing.
I'm flagging certain things that I don't like. Yeah,
Okay.
mostly of what I say
What was the shittest thing I said?
though.
The bit about this.
This bit that I just edited out.
Excellent. Well, I reckon, Tim, that's about all I can stand.
Sure. You gotta
We've got to hedge trim the hedges and prune the roses and
you gotta take a shit. Is that what you're saying?
pretty much.
All right.
Very
Well,
good.
yes. Well, that's good. Thanks.
Good
Thanks.
to talk to you, man. I need to break the monotony.
And also with you.
Yeah.
And thanks to the listeners tuning in.
Yep.
You know, it's just
Happy
whatever.
birthday, Jesus. Oh, no, that's not this one.
No, happy death day, Jesus.
Ah, yes. Resurrection, man.
Oh no, rebirth. So
Rebirth, yeah.
birthday.
Birthday.
Birth-
Rebirth.
Birthday weekend.
Yep.
Is it?
It's not much of a weekend, though. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
it
like
checks
Easter,
out.
does
It feels true. That feels true.
Our next door neighbour, who's quite religious, had a drawn poster of Jesus on a donkey and some palm trees.
Okay.
And he was walking. It was pretty cool. It was
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't forget Easter
That's right.
as he drive down the
Yeah,
street.
isn't Easter all about rabbits laying eggs? That's what I thought.
Chocolate eggs.
All right, tune into the stream
Yes,
on
tune in
Saturdays. That's on the DJ Relic Facebook. Or
Are you asking me?
yeah, I'm
Because this is your thing.
Because I never know what a Facebook address looks like. Just
Ah.
just find me. And listen to all the other podcasts and come here regularly. And that is about all I have.
Good to hear from you, Tim.
And also with you,
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Jezbot and Taco.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
Jump the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
I do the technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. It's my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.